Hey everybody, welcome to episode 7. Quick recap, obviously not the best road trip to Florida. Ugly game against Tampa, no two ways about that. I mean, the good thing is Carter Hart's still playing well, but, just bad. Don't need to overanalyze that. Florida, I mean, at least the Panthers, they did steal a point out of there. It is a very hard place to play this season. So, and Martin Jones also, at least they're getting the goaltending. That looks good. This season, the PK has been much better. The defense overall is much better, but they still need to find some offense. They still need to fix that power play, which is atrocious. The good news is Wade Allison is now skating with the Phantoms at practice. They finally called up Morgan Frost, who after, two or three bad games in the NHL really has blossomed and found his game down there. So real happy to see Frost up. Allison's getting closer. Get Hayes, get Ellis back. It's a much different team. So, looking forward to that. And then Black Friday game's coming. We'll see how that goes. And as I'm filming this, it is Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I just wanted to take a brief moment and say I'm thankful for my wife, who kind of deals with my Flyers addiction. With me when I'm in a good mood when they win, and sometimes when I'm in a bad mood when they, play like they did against Tampa. So she deals with that, so thank you. I am really thankful for my 3 little girls, who are much bigger now than little, but I'm thankful for my 3 girls that have taken me on this YouTube channel journey. They wanted to do this. They love hockey like I did, and I do, and I learned it from who I'm thankful for, my dad. My dad grew up a Bullies fan, and then passed on that love of hockey to me. And so I got to stay up a little later when, Mark Howe and Pelly Lindbergh and Ron Hextall and Prop and Poulin and Kerr were all playing. So the Keenan's Kid eras is what I grew up with. And it was always nice getting a little past bedtime so I could watch the end of the games with him. So I'm thankful for that. I also wanted to say, just to start at the beginning, I'm thankful for Mr. Snyder, Mr. Cadillac, Lou Schoenfeld, Lou Nolan, all the guys at the beginning who laid a foundation that made the Flyers, frankly, one of the premier organizations in all of sports, and still is. I've been very fortunate enough to meet literally hundreds of Flyers and Phantoms over the years at carnivals and camps and signing events and alumni functions and all kinds of things. As you can tell, where I got all this stuff from, and got lots of pictures and stories. And I gotta say, the Flyers are like family. I have never had a bad interaction in all the years I've been dealing with the Flyers. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful how just good and humble and great all these alumni and current players are. It started with setting the foundation with Perrant and the LCB line and the Watsons and Joe Kelly and Ed Van Imp, and all the way straight through the years, all the way up to Drew and Coots and Carter Hart now. So thankful that I'm a Flyers fan. And then finally, I wanted to say that, it's a shame that, the Flyers lost their number one fan in Mr. Snyder. So nothing's ever going to be the same. Nothing ever is the same. There's no hometown hardware stores and, things change. But I still think the current ownership and organization does their best. I've been in fan club meetings with current executives. They care. Do they get everything right? No, but nobody does. So I'm thankful that the organization's still in good hands, that cares, that they're trying. They take suggestions. Like I said, the fan club meetings are open. They want to hear. So I'm thankful for the Philadelphia Flyers. I hope all of you have a happy Thanksgiving, at least all the American watchers. I know Canadians have already had theirs. Now, next in this video, please stay tuned. We have a very special interview Cheyenne did with Riley Cote, former Flyers player and assistant coach with the Phantoms. It's a really good one, so please hang on for that. And happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Hi guys, today I'm going to be interviewing Riley Cote, a former Philadelphia Flyers member. We're going to ask him a couple questions today. Were you ever nervous knowing that you might have to fight?
Yes. There was always some sort of anxiety, knowing that I had to fight. As I began to take on the role of a fighter a little bit more, I got more comfortable, but there's always anxiety. There's always some nervousness going into the game, so that never left, but I think that's pretty natural.
Yeah, makes sense. How did it feel to play in your first NHL game?
It was a dream come true. You put all the work in from the time you're 5 years old all the way through junior hockey. Eventually you make it to pro, and then you find your way to the NHL. So that first game was was a dream. It was like all the work I put into it was for that moment, and it was a special time.
Yeah, that would make sense. How do you feel about the influencer role, learning the game? How did you get into coaching after playing?
You see the first part of the question again, the enforcer role?
How do you feel about the enforcer role?
Yeah, so the enforcer role is diminished, obviously. I mean, there's not a whole lot of fighters in the league anymore. It's more of a skill game, as it should be. There's still some fights, but I'd like to see a little bit more of a balance. Where you don't want to eliminate the fighting too much because you want to keep guys accountable and keep guys honest. But fighting certainly diminished a lot, and I don't see it ever going back to the way it was. But I'd like to see a little bit more accountability still.
I know you teach yoga. What else do you do in retirement?
Well, yeah, teaching yoga is a new passion of mine. I'm in the wellness space, so I'm always trying to help people get better physically, mentally, spiritually. But I spend a lot of time with my children. I got 2 young girls, 4 years old and 6 years old. So bike rides, board games, just fun stuff like that, walks. So mainly a lot of time with my kids.
What made you start Nasty Knuckles podcast?
I just playing with the Flyers and Nasty being in the organization for 15 years. We set a lot of good relationships and contacts for guys to talk to. We have obviously great stories, good relationships with the guys. So we figured why not put a podcast together and get some of these guys on and humanize them. So talking to them like they're humans, not just talking about numbers and stats and stuff like that. So telling stories, having some fun. So a way to get back in the hockey game and then having some fun along with it.
Very cool. And last question. Do you have your first goal cup in the NHL?
I do have it. I'm not sure where it is, but it's floating around the house somewhere.
Thank you for your time.
No problem. Thanks for having me. Very good. Good job.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching episode 7. Cheyenne, good job on your interview with Riley.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Riley, for taking the time to do that interview.
Yeah, it was very nice of me. Just got done a men's league game. It was nice of him to take some time for us. So thank you, Riley. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. And one more quick note. So we've got a partnership now with a company it was called Blade Shades, which Cheyenne's wearing on top of her head. They've now rebranded. They are Team Clicks. So they have these cool sunglasses with the hockey stick arms. They do Flyers. They do all teams, but of course Philadelphia ones are the best. So you got Flyers, Sixers, Phillies, and then these really cool arms with the Eagles logo. And they just slide out, and the new ones slide on. So they're interchangeable. They also do prescription and Blu-ray lenses. So in the description below is a link. If you just want to follow that link, do some Black Friday shopping. And speaking of Black Friday, as you can tell, we are very prepared for the Flyers versus Carolina. So enjoy the Black Friday game, enjoy your turkey leftovers, and thank you very much for watching. Let's go Flyers!
Hi everyone, this is Mike from Father Daughters Talk Flyers YouTube channel. I've always loved my Blade Shades, but they have something new and exciting called Team Clicks. So as you can tell, I really enjoy rocking my team colors. So now they can help me do that. They have cool new sunglasses that Team Clicks that have cool Eagles arms and Flyers, and they're interchangeable. So they slide in and off real easy, real durable, really well made. They also have the red and blue for the Sixers and Phillies. And for some weird reason, if you happen to like another team, they've got the colors for that too. So please go check them out, and thank you.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!